KTN News.
Players in the capital market space have welcomed the move by government to tap into the stock exchange to draw capital to fund various government projects. This comes a day after President William Ruto expressed his administration's desire to work closely with actors in the financial sector to grow investments in savings in the country. KTN's Abi Agena spoke to NSC CEO Geoffrey Odundo, and here's more.
The Nairobi Securities Exchange has become one of the most pivotal investment platforms for the Kenyan economy. The NSC, which boasts of a market capitalization of about 2.5 trillion shillings, continues to blaze the trail in the region.
We will also be working on ensuring that our stock exchange also works better. It can also be another source of making sure that we can raise resources that can help build our enterprises.
The BOUS is now another avenue President William Ruto is keen on harnessing to drive his financial inclusion agenda. The president's stand on the capital markets has been warmly received by players in the securities exchange.
This is very progressive, and I'm very, very happy that he has seen for the charge going forward.
Speaking while in Malta, NSC CEO Geoffrey Odundo hailed the stance, citing the exchange was open to implement the president's financial inclusion agenda.
Capital raising, be they in the public and private sector. For the public sector, it will be very, very helpful. Privatization of state will be very easy to come through our equity markets. One, because we are very deep.
With less than 55 listed companies at the Securities Exchange, the Kenyan exchange is ripe for more listings. The government has been keen on privatizing some of the parastatals in various sectors, as this will allow for these entities to have leverage in raising capital at the BOUS.
I have created the Ministry for Trade, Investment and Industry so that we can look much more closely to our financial markets, work much more closely with our state-owned enterprises, look critically at some of them, and assess the ones we can bring the Kenyan public to be owners of some of these state-owned enterprises, so that we can share in the profits and we can also release some resources for us to be able to deliver on some of our infrastructure requirements instead of borrowing either from the market locally or borrowing from the external market.
With an ever-growing demand for financial products, the range of product offering has seen the NSC double up innovations for both in the bonds market as well as unveiling new offerings such as derivatives. The potential to further deepen the financial markets remains inexhaustible, as Kenya positions herself to be among the most diversified exchanges in Africa after Johannesburg Stock Exchange in South Africa and Nigeria. Abi Agena.
And just before we wrap up this edition of KTN Prime, let's revisit our big question tonight. What is your take